and Beat, and this is Friendship is Recapped, a pony show where I like to recap the last episode of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and today we're going to be recapping Inspiration Manifestation. Alright, so we open in Ponyville, as is the norm, and Pinkie Pie is like, hear ye, I am being used as exposition to let you all know that the Fall and Philly Fair is almost ready to begin! It's a little tiny child horse fair, is what is happening. That is what I have gathered, is that it's a fair for all of the little ones. And we cut to Rarity and Spike, and Rarity is making a puppet theater. That's out of her comfort zone, but okay. She seems very invested in it. Just because the attendees are young doesn't mean that they don't deserve my best work. This puppet theater is going to be the absolute talk of the Fall and Philly Fair.
How could it not be the best? You're the one making it. I like you.
And so then she takes this magnificent puppet theater to this odd pony who I don't know his name, but he's very interesting and has a funny voice and stuff, and he just rips the puppet theater apart, and he's like, this puppet theater's no good because it doesn't travel and it's not big enough and I hate it. Oh, it's the worst. And Rarity's like,
I'm so distraught. Although I'm not entirely sure why I even care, because puppetry and puppet theaters, I mean, I'm mostly a fashionista, but for the purposes of this episode, I care.
I guess the reason why she cares so much is because she wants to have her creative mark on the Fall and Philly Fair. And so she started eating ice cream because when girls are upset, they eat ice cream. I need more ice cream, I'm so distraught. And Spike's like,
so what if that puppeteer didn't like your amazing puppet theater? You can just contribute something else to the fair.
Go away, Spike, I'm still wallowing in self-pity, can't you see? All girls are this dramatic. And Spike's like,
Rarity said that I'm her favorite dragon, so it's up to me to help her in her time of need.
So he goes to the castle ruins in the Everfree Forest, I believe, and he picks up like some books. He's looking for some books, and Aloysius is like, who? And he's like, oh, are we still doing the who bit? I mean, okay, I guess we can still do the who bit. And then he continues to tell us that
there's gotta be a spell around here somewhere.
And he comes across an interesting book that's like it kind of looks like the setup from Aladdin when he finds the magic lamp. There's like a staircase and like the one thing at the top of the staircase, and he uses his fire breath, which is cute because he's so little but so menacing. And so he goes up to the top of the staircase and he picks up the book, and as he continues to walk down the stairs, we see more parallels between him and Aladdin because the whole place starts collapsing. But then he gets out and it's fine, and he doesn't even know and doesn't even care. So he goes and he takes the book to Rarity, who is still wallowing in her self-pity because her puppet theater was a disaster.
Hey Rarity, look, I got this amazing book that you can take things from your brain and then make it into a reality, like a new puppet theater.
And she recites the spell, and there's a little bit of foreshadowing going on there, but since we're doing a recap, we'll talk about it later.
Nothing could possibly go wrong from you reciting this spell, never mind the green magic that's going into your horn. Sounds legit.
And her horn is glowing green now because she cast a spell on herself, basically, that lets her create things instantly from her brain. And so she goes to the puppet theater man, and he's like, your puppet theater sucked before. Do you remember when your puppet theater sucked? And she's like, yes, I remember when my puppet theater sucked, but look at that puppet theater. Wow, that puppet theater does not suck at all. And everyone's very excited. And then the fair's over. Okay, we still got like 15 minutes left. All right. So Spike's like,
well, the fair's over now and your puppet theater was a great success. I'm so happy that you're happy, but can I have the book back now so I can go put it back at the castle?
Yes. No, let me keep it for a little bit longer. Yeah, whatever. And Aloysius is like, oh, you knew better than to not take the book back. And he's like,
come on, man, quit pony blocking me.
The next day, he goes over to Rarity's boutique, and there's a bunch of flashing coming from the inside, and it's crazy. And he's like, hey, Rarity, what's going on? And he opens the door, and a whole like tidal wave of fantastic designs come out. And Rarity is looking less than lovely, and she's just a little bit stressed out and freaking out, and she's like,
Spike, I'm so glad that you're here. I've been up all night just creating and creating. I've created my full line for the next 15 seasons. Isn't that wonderful, darling?
cool, man, awesome. So they go into Ponyville and she starts flashing things around to like change things, and she turns Applejack's apple cart into a big fancy cart, and she like gives Rainbow Dash a fancy dress while she's cloud busting. Oh, and she gives Fluttershy's birdhouse, she turns it into like a bird mansion, and the bird's like, good lord, what do I do? Then she turns Pinkie Pie's child party that she threw for like 5-year-olds or whatever into like a high society party, and everyone's like, oh no, I need to create more. But as it continues on and on and on, Rarity is just breaking down more and more. But the more that she's doing wrong, the more Spike is seeing that she's doing wrong, but he doesn't have it inside him to tell her. And Aloysius the whole time is like, you gotta tell her, man. And Spike's like, stop, I don't want to tell her that she's wrong. I love her, man. And then she gives Spike a fancy little outfit, and then Twilight comes by, and she's like, oh no, not you too. No, man, I'm just trying out a new outfit. Don't even worry about it.
What? Oh, I thought that I found... Stuff is going wrong in Ponyville, and it's up to me to fix it. Oh, responsibilities. I thought that these wings were just aesthetic.
So Twilight's running around trying to figure out what's going on in Ponyville, because now all of the roads are gold and everything is just fabulous.
Oh, I know what I need to do now. I should just get the book, and then she won't be able to use her magic anymore.
And Aloysius is like, you know that's not even gonna work. And he's like, it's gonna work! Then he goes and he gets the book away from Rarity, and he like swallows it, and it's very funny.
Spike, what did you do with my book? I need my book!
And she's still able to create a chariot. Oh no, it didn't work. But wait, I don't seem to need the book anymore, do I?
Wait, but how? Oh
yes, I'm so excited. I'm so scared. And she goes on a fantastically performed psychological breakdown, courtesy of dear Tabitha St. Germain. Well done. And she's like, Spike, you and I are going to travel all of Equestria, you at my side, and your constant praise and adoration driving me to even greater heights, until every inch of land is utterly transformed by my creative vision! And then Spike finally realizes that it's gone too far, and he says,
no, you've been changing things, but you haven't been making them better. I should have told you the truth from the very beginning, but I didn't, because I was trying to be a supportive friend, because I like you a lot. But instead, I let you become something awful.
And so then the green magic leaves Rarity all at once, and she's very confused and baffled.
My goodness, what happened? Rarity, are you okay?
Well, I think so, but from the looks of it, something terrifying has happened to Ponyville.
Don't you remember? You happened to Ponyville. You were changing things and stuff. I was really afraid to tell you.
Spike, darling, you should never be afraid to tell me the truth. We're friends, remember? And so Spike learns that you should always be honest with your friends, especially when you think that they are doing something that is not right. This episode, I am not quite sure how I feel about it. I think I like it. I think I really like it, but that's not typical of a Spike episode. But that's a good thing, but I'm still, I don't know. I just don't know. I just saw it, so it's all very like fresh and like I don't know. I think I liked it, guys. Thank you so much for watching Friendship is Recapped on Fandom Beat. And remember that you can watch My Little Pony Friendship is Magic every single day on the Hub Network, but the new episodes premiere on Saturdays at 10:30 Eastern, and our recaps come out right after that. So, you know, subscribe and share this video if you would like to, because that would be very helpful to me and us and everything. Oh, let's go on an adventure, you guys. I love you. Bye. Mwah.